I'm sure he won't be back, but I have a lot of happy customers.
Don't purchase from the defendant.
Just the cost of doing business.
The Sonic Garlic Butter Bacon Cheeseburger is back for good. If you're wondering why, let us clarify. Garlic butter, cheese, garlic butter, bacon, garlic butter. Need we say more? Sonic Garlic Butter Bacon Cheeseburger.
Hi, I'm Kate McKinnon. And live from New York, it's Saturday night!
Your host, Kate McKinnon.
Welcome to Ellen, I'm Ellen.
With musical guest, Billie Eilish.
What?
I got goosebumps. That was special.
Unbelievable.
Nailed it.
You are destined for stardom.
The Voice live Monday and Tuesday on NBC and Peacock.
If you've been hurt in a car wreck, there's only one thing you need to do. Call 800-800-4600. We stand up to the insurance company for all the money you deserve. Call 800-800-4600. We know how to turn low insurance offers into big settlements. Call 800-800-4600. When you need a lawyer, ask anyone in Kentucky. They'll say, get Hughes and Coleman and get it done. Call 800-800-4600.
The Sonic Hickory Barbecue Cheeseburger is the perfect, quick, and delicious fix for when you're craving a melty cheeseburger and bold and tangy barbecue sauce. But also anyone other than you to cook it. Sonic Hickory Barbecue Cheeseburger.
Join the Holiday Love celebration at Mercedes-Benz of Bowling Green.
Good evening, and thanks for joining us here tonight for News 40 at 5. I'm Noah Fairber.
And I'm Chris Allen. Welcome to a finally Friday.
Feels good.
Good day.
It did.
It's been a good day.
Feels good that it's Friday, and it feels good outside, too.
Yeah, temperatures again today got into the 60s, and it looks as if it's going to remain that way for one more day. And taking a look at a couple of cameras, we go I-65 south at the Tennessee border, 53, and you see the high clouds moving in there. Clinton County near Albany, a Kentucky mesonet site, showing 48. And some high clouds. And we're going to continue to see those high clouds as we get into the evening. Look at this view from our AAA Systems downtown Bowling Green live cam. As we're seeing a lot of contrails and some of those high, thin, and mid-level clouds over the city. A sign of moisture that's coming in. It's not going to come in tonight, but it will during the day tomorrow. Cloudy and chilly tonight with a low of 38. I'll talk about how much rain we're looking at coming up in the 7-day forecast.
Our top story tonight, a major drug bust out of Warren County lands at least one man behind bars. Kentucky State Police say 60-year-old Gregory Clifford Parker of Bowling Green was pulled over for a traffic violation a little before 11 a.m. on Thursday, 5 miles south of Bowling Green on I-65. After obtaining a warrant to search the vehicle, troopers found 500 fentanyl pills, 500 ecstasy pills, 4 grams of cocaine, 1 pound of marijuana, as well as a handgun. Parker was taken to the Warren County Jail where he faces several charges, including trafficking a controlled substance. News 40 will continue to follow this story and bring you any updates on our website, WNKY.com. Moving to Butler County now, where 2 people are behind bars facing charges of drug trafficking after the Bowling Green Warren County Drug Task Force confiscated nearly 40 pounds of marijuana. At around 7 p.m. on Wednesday, Kentucky State Police executed a search warrant at a home in Butler County. Within the home, KSP located 22-year-old Pacheco Allen Esquivel and 39-year-old Benjamin Alexis Alicea, as well as approximately 40 pounds of marijuana, a 9mm handgun, and over $2,500 in cash. Both individuals were taken to the Butler County Jail. Now an update to a story we brought you last night about the 6-vehicle fatal collision that took place in Hart County Thursday afternoon. Kentucky State Police has now released the names of those involved in the accident. According to KSP, 2 tractor trailers driven by 49-year-old Travis R. Williams and another unnamed driver were traveling on I-65 when they made minor contact. The trailer driven by Williams then accelerated to the front of the other trailer, stopping both vehicles on the right side of the travel portion of the interstate. This caused a chain of collisions, resulting in the death of 29-year-old Dallas R. Woodard and the injury of 21-year-old Kiara Padilla, who was flown to the University of Louisville Hospital. 2 other drivers were transported to T.J. Sampson Hospital by EMS. Williams is now facing charges of wanton endangerment and has been lodged in the Hart County Jail. In more local news now, our WNKY weather team is always finding new ways to keep you safe. You may have noticed that new live camera in our forecasts as News 40 is changing the way you watch the weather. Whether you're at work or on the go, the first live cam in downtown Bowling Green gives viewers the chance to see what's happening. The new camera and our weather team will keep you prepared for whatever is coming your way.
This will give us a perspective of seeing the weather coming in, storms coming in, see the current conditions. Instead of just telling you what it is outside, we'll be able to show you in live, real time, 24 hours a day.
The live cam is just the beginning. The News 40 weather team is coming up with an app that also keeps you ready and aware so people can stay safe no matter the weather. The Family Resource Centers in the Barron County School District have been working since October to make sure their students can have a Merry Christmas. The Resource Center assistants, as well as other staff and even some fellow students, have adopted 392 kids over the past 2 months. They all want to give back and help some of those families who might not have the extra money this holiday season to put many presents under the tree.
The families feel like they are the ones receiving the blessing, but our Family Resource and Youth Service ladies receive it as well. Times are hard right now. You know, we've experienced our first homeless family this year, so that we've had to work closely with.
Gentry said that the Family Resource Center works hard to remove barriers that would affect kids' time at school, and this is a tradition that they love to continue every year. If you're interested in getting involved, the community is always welcome to reach out. Many communities have problems with stray and feral cat communities living around neighborhoods and other areas. Bowling Green is no exception, and the people at the Bowling Green Warren County Humane Society are doing something about it. News 40 reporter Tucker Covey went to learn more about it and joins us in the studio tonight with more details.
Started in 2019, the Community Cat Program works to mitigate the growth of cat communities within the county. They work in tandem with animal control and the shelter to help cats and the people living around them learn to coexist and stay healthy. Take a look. At the Bowling Green Warren County Humane Society, a small team works to keep the number of feral and stray cats in the county at a manageable level.
The Community Cat Program is an effort to meet a need for unowned or semi-owned cats, and the focus is on sterilization. So that's spay or neuter. We want to stop the reproduction of the outdoor cat population, and while we have them in our care, they're also going to receive, basic vaccinations and health care that's going to extend their life expectancy and their quality of life as well.
This humane solution has saved the lives of countless cats and has helped both the shelter and the community deal with the number of cats that live around us.
When you start a community cat program, your euthanasia declines immediately, which we've seen a 69% reduction in euthanasia among cats, which is wonderful. And then the next thing you want to see is a reduction in intakes, stray intakes, and we've seen a 35% reduction in stray intakes, which is great.
Notably, the workers love cats, but the job is as much about building community and trust as it is about cats.
I'm a crazy cat lady, so yeah, I think I kind of went into it knowing that it would be interpersonal, knowing that we have to work with people to get their trust, because like Emily mentioned, people think that we're just going to take their cats and not ever bring them back. And I was like, I'm not kidnapping your cats. I'm here to help the cats and want them to live a healthier life.
The work is hard, but at the end of the day, it is also rewarding. Making positive change in a community and keeping both people and cats healthier than they were before the program started.
It is really meaningful. It's because we're coming from a place of compassion as well. It's not just, well, there's too many cats and something needs to be done about it. We're reaching out and trying to help the cats' lives be healthier and have them improve their quality of life while also helping the people in the community.
Though traditional volunteer opportunities don't yet exist, the CCP always needs pate cat food, especially tuna and oil, which helps them trap cats. They also accept monetary donations, which really help them do their work. For more information, visit bgshelters.com/CCP.
All right, Tucker. Well, still to come on News 40 at 5, the winter season can lead to eczema acting up. We'll have ways you can protect your skin during the cold months in just a bit. But first, Weather Chief Chris Allen is back with a full look at our forecast. You're taking a look at that gorgeous view throughout the skies of Bowling Green. But rain is in the forecast. He'll tell you more next.
WNKY News 40, broadcasting live from the German American Bank studio in downtown Bowling Green.
Hardee's newest handcrafted recipe, candied bacon, coated with caramelized brown sugar and a hint of pepper to add a whole new level of goodness to breakfast, lunch, dinner, or anytime. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
I'm attorney Deborah Brose. I am committed to my clients across South Central Kentucky. But don't just take it from me. If you have any trouble receiving Social Security benefits, call our office today for a free consultation.
Russell Sims Aquatic Center season passes make great gifts. Solo passes are $85 and family 4 passes are $200. Get your passes before prices go up by calling or visiting bgky.org/BGPR. Shop Fruit of the Loom Brand Shop Outlet for the best last-minute gift ideas this holiday. Plus, this week, save 25% off throughout the store. Find WKU and UK fan gear, sportswear, basketballs, and more, all 25% off through Christmas Eve.
Just rockin' and rollin', baby.
Cut back tomorrow.
We got you all fixed up. Got it all fixed up for you, ma'am. Let there be light, ma'am.
Looks like she finally called JB.
It's the winning season at the Mint Gaming Hall Bowling Green. Win cash or free play with nightly drawings December 25th through the 31st. Bring home the jolly this holiday season at the Mint Gaming Hall Bowling Green. Visit themintgaming.com for more details.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any two, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
We're back with Weather Chief Chris Allen. Chris, we just saw that gorgeous view of downtown Bowling Green in the skies, but the rain's fixing to come in and wipe it all away.
Yeah, that's why we're seeing some of those clouds. They're high up right now, but they'll start to thicken and lower. And eventually, it's going to take much of tonight and during the day tomorrow before we actually get the first raindrops in here. Probably tomorrow afternoon is the way it looks right now. But yes, a beautiful sky over Bowling Green, live from our AAA Systems downtown Bowling Green. The camera, I mean, it's high atop Reservoir Hill and looking down on PFT. Then you've got Western's campus here in the background, Cherry Hall. But these, again, are some high and mid-level clouds. These are usually during the daytime when you look up and you see these wispy-looking clouds that are white in color. But because of the sunset and everything now, they're starting to turn a little dark. And then overnight, we'll start to see a lowering of the ceiling of clouds. And by tomorrow morning, we'll certainly see mainly cloudy skies across the area as the rain gets ready to move in, which will be sometime during the afternoon. 62, that was our high temperature today. 49 where we should be for this time of the year. 27 for about the third morning in a row. We have landed at 27 for a low temperature. 32 is where we should be. And look at that deficit of rainfall. 7 1/3 inches year to date. That's how far behind we remain at this hour. Right now from the airport, it's 51, still mild, a northeast wind at 3, and the dew points and humidities all are running very dry, but these numbers will soon come up as we get a little more moisture coming in. And even the barometer, which was reading in the 30.60s yesterday, it's now in the 30.38 inches of mercury range and beginning to fall. 51 here already, some 40 showing up here and there across the Kentucky Mesonet network, and these temperatures will continue to fall a bit overnight. I don't think it'll get as cold tonight simply because we've got more of a east to southeast flow, and the blanket of clouds that come in tonight will keep us, I think, from getting too close to freezing. It'll be upper 30s, probably close to 40. But the rain, as far as when it's going to come in, we're looking at 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow. For some of you west of Bowling Green, it would be a lot quicker than that. This is a disturbance with a low pressure system, and really it's going to weaken as it continues to move east. So that's why I'm not concerned about severe weather like last Saturday, nor am I even concerned about any thunder. This is just going to be rainfall. The heaviest rainfall is going to be down southeast of us, and that's because there is going to be a low pressure system moving out of the Gulf that is going to be a big player in the weekend weather over the Carolinas and the Virginias. But for us, anywhere from a ½ inch to maybe 3/4 of an inch of rain from Saturday into Sunday, and then lighter amounts to eastern Kentucky until that next system starts to draw in. 38 tonight, becoming cloudy, chilly, southeast wind at 5. And then tomorrow, the showers will begin eventually as we get into the afternoon and evening hours. Here it comes. We've got a high of 60, 53, much cooler as we go into Sunday and especially Monday. Is that snow flurries? Yeah, it's possible, but it's not a big deal. And then we warm back up into the 50s as we head into much of next week. And here's what's coming up tonight on NBC 40.
Shop at Fireline Guns and Knives this Christmas. Check out our selection of firearms, knives, candles, coffee, concealed carry purses, and more. Follow us on Facebook for weekly deals and rebate offers. Fireline Guns and Knives in Glasgow.
At Infinity Pipeline, your family is our family. Our employees are the foundation of what we do. And what matters to you matters to us. We're now hiring the next generation of skilled workers to help grow our community. Apply now. InfinityPipeInc.com.
On December the 16th, on National Wreaths Across America Day, join us at Bowling Green Garden Cemetery on Lovers Lane as we remember our veterans. At 9 a.m., you can help us place a wreath on the headstone of one of our fallen heroes. At 11 a.m., we will have a ceremony to pay tribute to those who have served our country, and we will honor America's active duty military and their families. Join us as we honor our American heroes this holiday season on December the 16th.
There's challenges, and I love overcoming challenges.
When Better Money Habits content first started coming out, it expanded what I could do for Special Olympics athletes with developmental needs.
Thousands of Bank of America employees like Scott spend countless hours volunteering to teach people how to reach their financial goals.
It felt good. It felt like I could take on the whole world.
What would you like the power to do?
It's time to light up the season during the Make the Holidays Bright sales event. Get our best offers and choose from a huge selection of Ford F-150 trucks with the capability, convenience, and technology to help bring us together. Discover how Ford F-150 can make the holidays bright. Now get a new F-150 with 2.9% financing for 72 months plus no payments for 90 days. Only at your local Ford dealer. The competition is on.
This is nerve-wracking.
Do you have what it takes for Jeopardy?
Weeknights at 6 on NBC 40.
As the temperature continues to drop, it can have a significant impact on your skin, whether you have a pre-existing condition or not. In today's Health Minute, some tips to protect your body's largest organ throughout the winter months. It's the season of dry skin. If you're feeling the itch, you're not alone.
We have the heat running inside, and then the humidity levels also drop, leaving the air and skin pretty parched.
Dermatologist Shilpi Katarpal with Cleveland Clinic says eczema can flare up in the wintertime, but your skin can feel dry, whether you have a pre-existing condition or not. She says the first line of defense is a humidifier.
You want to set it to at least 50% or higher, and that can push some of that moisture back into the skin.
Ditch the long, hot showers that can add to dryness, opting for shorter, lukewarm ones instead. And use mild, fragrance-free soap that moisturizes.
After your shower, you want to pat dry instead of rubbing your skin. By rubbing, it increases friction, and then friction is going to strip the skin of that moisture and also increase dryness.
Within 5 minutes of drying off, Katarpal says it's time to moisturize to help keep skin healthy and hydrated.
You want to look for fragrance-free lotions that contain an ingredient called ceramide. Ceramide's what's going to help to repair the skin barrier and trap that water in the skin.
Finally, watch how you wash your clothes. Catarpal says buy detergents and fabric softeners that are fragrance-free.
A lot of that fragrance can be trapped in the skin, and if that's touching us daily, that can lead to more irritation and make eczema worse.
Could real Christmas trees be good for your mental health? New research from West Virginia University suggests the holiday tradition can actually reduce stress and mental fatigue by putting people in touch with nature. Natalie Brand has the details from Virginia.
I think we've got what we want somewhere back this way.
Searching high and low for the perfect Christmas tree is tradition for Penn and Elizabeth Agnew.
It gets me in the spirit. I love going out and looking for the trees.
Oh, I come up here and wander around because I do like to be in the trees.
Taking in the fresh pine, also therapeutic for Will and Sierra Patterson.
It's just the smell, you know, and it lets you know Christmas is truly here.
I definitely feel myself being happier just seeing all the trees here.
It's not just imagined. A new study from West Virginia University suggests even shopping for a real tree can boost your mental health. Participants watch videos simulating shopping for real trees outside and fake trees inside. Researchers found the real tree experience helped people with mental fatigue and made them feel less irritable.
The biggest takeaway is that people like to go out to the natural world.
There's just been an enormous amount of research all documenting the health benefits of nature. Stop and smell the trees and look for the awe-inspiring aspects of nature.
The study's authors point to the Japanese practice of forest bathing, which has decades of research showing it can reduce stress, with levels of cortisol shown to drop after a walk in the forest, or in this case, an urban escape.
It just changes my whole attitude.
I love coming here every year just to see the trees, even if I'm not buying it, just to kind of just be in the environment for trees, right? So it's kind of like a nature hike. Right.
A possible remedy to relieve some of the stresses of the season. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Virginia.
Consumer news now. Retailers anticipate a spending boom for the last full weekend of in-store shopping before Christmas and as shipping deadlines close in online. But when crossing items off of a child's wish list, experts say safety should never be overlooked. Karen Kafa is in Washington with what parents and gift givers should know in the busy home stretch.
An exciting time for kids and new holiday toys can be risky if adults aren't mindful.
Kids are curious. That's just how they are. And that curiosity can sometimes lead to, accidents.
Dr. Purva Grover of Cleveland Clinic Children says ingestion of toys, small batteries and magnets are a worry in her pediatric emergency department.
We are very careful about those kids who have ingested these potentially life-threatening objects, which are often part of toys or part of things around the house during holiday time.
It underscores the importance of reading the labeling on toy packaging to determine whether it's age appropriate.
Often it will tell you if the product contains small parts or other hazards that would be inappropriate for those young children.
Joan Lawrence, Senior Vice President for Standards and Regulatory Affairs for the industry group, the Toy Association, says U.S. toys must meet rigorous safety standards. But some online resellers may not be peddling the real deal.
You're going to want to make sure that you shop with a retailer you know and trust. You're going to want to do some research on the product. Read the listing carefully. Are there typos or inconsistencies in the description or the photos?
And as smart toys continue to boom in the children's space, Lauren says a gift with internet connection can be a good time for a talk about tech.
Teach them about privacy, teach them about never sharing their information online or photos online, those kinds of things. Teach them about having a password and changing it frequently.
Still to come on News 40 at 5, officials are telling Israel to cut back on attacking Hamas, but Prime Minister Netanyahu is not backing down. The latest details on the conflict right after this.
I'm waking up my day, so let's get it started, turn it up, turn it on, keep the morning moving right along. Yeah, I'm waking up my day, News 40 sunrise way, I'm waking up my day. WNKY, yeah, when you're on the force to get you out the door. I'm waking up my day, that is 40 sunrise way.
Weekday morning starting at 6.
My name is Steve Cherry, and I've been a client with FHE for 27 years. The thing that was most appealing to me was the service that this company offers. The team at FHE is just unbelievable. It is a relationship. You can go into a store and not know the people that you're working with at all, whereby when I come into this store, I know them personally, and I love that personal touch that they always leave with.
Right now, a brand new move-in ready Jayco home is more affordable than you might think. Jayco Homes has the gift of a low 5.5% 30-year fixed interest rate that's guaranteed for the life of your loan. You'll enjoy open, spacious living, and your family will be comfortable throughout the year with our exclusive Energy Smart technology. Find your dream home today at jaycohomes.com. Yes, you really can be home for the holidays.
There's challenges, and I love overcoming challenges.
When Better Money Habits content first started coming out, it expanded what I could do. For Special Olympics athletes with developmental needs,
Thousands of Bank of America employees like Scott spend countless hours volunteering to teach people how to reach their financial goals.
It felt good. It felt like I could take on the whole world.
What would you like the power to do?
Name something an elf might get teased about.
A bald head, Steve.
Weeknights at 5 and 6:30 on CBS 40.
The U.S. is urging Israel to cut back on its large-scale ground campaign in Gaza and instead focus on more targeted attacks. But so far, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is showing no sign he will back down, vowing to continue the fight until Hamas is destroyed. It comes as the battle over funding for Israel and Ukraine continues on Capitol Hill. NBC's Alice Barr has the latest from Washington.
Amid an unrelenting assault on the Gaza Strip, the Biden administration is growing more direct in trying to sway Israel's approach to rooting out Hamas. Two U.S. officials telling NBC News the administration has told the Israeli government it wants it to end its large-scale ground campaign in Gaza and move to a new phase centered on targeted airstrikes and raids. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan meeting today with the Palestinian Authority president after talks with Israeli officials.
There will be a transition to another phase of this war, one that is focused in more precise ways on targeting the leadership and on intelligence-driven operations.
President Biden weighed in Thursday after rebuking Israel's, quote, indiscriminate bombing in Gaza.
I want them to be focused on how to save civilian lives, not stop going after Hamas, but be more careful.
Israel has been dropping leaflets warning of strike zones and insists it's doing all it can to protect civilians. The parents of a 7-year-old Palestinian girl told NBC News she was killed by a bomb fragment while sleeping in a tent in Rafah near the Egyptian border after Israeli warnings to flee the city of Khan Yunis. Of the 29,000 bombs Israel has dropped on Gaza since the October 7th Hamas terror attack, nearly half have been unguided and less precise dumb bombs. That's according to a U.S. intelligence assessment shared with Congress. Two sources told NBC News. On Capitol Hill, Senate negotiators trying to strike a deal for more aid to Israel, as well as Ukraine and the U.S. southern border by the end of the year.
It's an aggressive schedule, but this is an emergency.
They're hoping for a Senate vote next week. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
Stay tuned because we'll have a final check of your forecast when we return.
Home is more than a house. Wherever you are in your journey of homeownership, German American Bank is here to support you. Our team of dedicated mortgage loan professionals can help you with lending solutions featuring low or no down payment, assistance for closing costs and improvement projects, or even loans specifically for first-time home buyers. We're here to tell you, homeownership is achievable. German American Bank, member FDIC.
Summer skies, they warm up everything. Then fall comes around, and you know it's getting near. Christmas is my favorite time.
Experience
Christmas the way Santa does.
At Abound Credit Union, we're for your peace of mind and solutions that are a piece of cake. We're for bills getting smaller and cash flow getting larger. We're for consolidating debt and saving you money, because Abound is for personal loans that bring value for living.
Established in 1973, the Stuart Ritchie Service Group is your local one-call solution. Stuart Ritchie's service group of trained technicians offers HVAC, plumbing, electrical, refrigeration, and fire protection. Commercial, industrial, and residential, Stuart Ritchie is prepared to help with emergencies and necessary repairs or maintenance. We provide high-quality service and are available 24/7 in order to keep you up and running. Call the Stuart Ritchie Service Group, your one-call solution.
At Hard Copies, we're the music lovers music store. With our sizable new music selection, our slice of local flavor, and wall-to-wall swag. We're your prime local spot for all things in rock. Hard Copies, located inside Greenwood Mall.
WNKY News 40 is always on. Visit WNKY.com for your latest in local news, sports, and weather.
Well, Chris, the nice weather's here to stay, at least tonight while people are heading to the Friday Night Hoops basketball games.
Yep, and it looks like we'll see a chilly evening, although clouds will be on the increase. We'll see an overnight low at 38, and then tomorrow we do see the showers begin to pull in tomorrow afternoon, but it's still going to be mild, a high of 60. We'll get down to 46 tomorrow night and only 53 on Sunday with a few showers still during the day. It's Monday when we see another disturbance and some colder air that we could see a few flurries that morning. Ooh. Just flurries.
Well, flurries get hopes up.
Well, you know, it's a teaser.
It's a teaser, yeah. Yeah. I mean, perfect football weather, too. We got the Titans game on Sunday, the Hilltopper Bowl game on Monday, so that's some perfect football weather for fans to watch the games.
Toastery Bowl.
Yes. Famous Toastery. It's a restaurant chain in North Carolina, I believe.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. Well, as always, we appreciate you guys joining us on News 40 at 5. We'll see you over on CBS at 6.
There's very little I can say right now. I have to analyze this. Obviously.